Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. We're learning more about what led up to Wednesday's police shooting in Henderson involving a woman with a gun. And that leads our top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Warning, some of the images may be disturbing. Review Journal's James Schaefer brings us the newly released body cam video.
A Las Vegas police chase turned violent as it ended in a busy Henderson intersection Tuesday night when police say 31-year-old Lorraine Alvarado aimed a handgun at Las Vegas police officers.
Get down!
Moments later, a second Metro police officer responded to the scene near the busy intersection when, for a second time, Alvarado pointed her gun at police.
Drop the gun!
Police indicating the gun from body camera footage. Alvarado, who is in critical condition, did not fire her weapon at the scene. Assistant Sheriff Jim Seabach at the Monday press conference reiterated the risks officers face every day.
It represents what our officers are up against each and every day, and their willingness to go after these bad people and these suspects that are willing to have no regard for their actions.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And after a judge recuses himself from the DUI case involving former Raiders player Henry Ruggs, his lawyers are pushing for further explanation. Judge Joe Bonaventure previously stated concern about his comments on the case while running for office. Today, Judge Harmony Letizia denied the motion to move the case back to Bonaventure. A preliminary hearing is set for May 4th with Judge Letizia. Meanwhile, the Chief Deputy DA tells us, "We just want to go forward. We don't care where." In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Mario's Market, a fixture of the historic Westside since 1997, is one of the few markets in Las Vegas where affordable and nutritious food can be purchased in lower-income neighborhoods. Review Journal's Renee Semrauer has more on how Clark County is helping them expand.
That's right. Clark County last month approved up to $1 million to help achieve that goal. That's on top of the $1 million that the city of Las Vegas previously set aside for the nearly $8 million project. This year, the store is relocating to an adjacent shuttered pharmacy on the corner of Martin Luther King and Lake Mead Boulevards. The dollars from both municipalities originate from the federal pandemic-related recovery funds. Store owner Mario Berlanga, who was initially denied for both grants, says that he's financing the rest.
You know, we're going to add WIC because there's not a place around here that they can get WIC and just services that this area deserves.
The new market will also include at least 2 new features, a deli counter and bakery. The city will help buy refrigerating equipment while the county dollars will ease construction costs. Clark County Commissioner William McCurdy II told the Review Journal in part, quote, "Mario's is more than just a grocery store. It's a place that you can actually see community building."
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. We're in for a nice warm-up, but first a look at tonight. Temps in the mid-50s with partly cloudy skies. Should dip into the 40s overnight with the clouds clearing up by morning. On to the rest of your work week. On Tuesday, sunny skies with a high of 63 and low of 40 degrees. Starting Wednesday, some cloud coverage and winds. Those winds dissipating by Thursday. Starting Friday, your highs could reach the 70s.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today.
And former Raiders quarterback Derek Carr now officially has a home. It's the New Orleans Saints, who tried to trade for him in his last days as a Raider. We all know how that played out. The Saints and Derek Carr came to an agreement on a 4-year contract, and he is in a quarterback-friendly NFC South, where he's really the only established quarterback in that division. So you could already see a path for the playoffs for Derek Carr and the Saints.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Health officials are investigating Legionnaires disease at an off-strip hotel. They say the 2 infected guests stayed separately at the Orleans Hotel in December and January. Legionnaires is commonly contracted by contaminated water in showers and bathrooms.
The district said it can't advise people whether to cancel their reservations. Healthy people generally will not contract Legionnaires' disease. people with underlying lung conditions, serious underlying other conditions, even smokers and older people are more susceptible.
Both guests have since recovered. If you're concerned, talk to your doctor.
Now for your sports update. The UNLV Lady Rebels cruised to an 84-47 victory over in-state rival UNR on Monday to advance to the semifinals of the Mountain West tournament. UNLV held UNR to just 6 points in the second quarter and dominated with a 38-point lead at one point in the game. The Lady Rebs were led by Justice Etheridge and Essence Booker 16 points each, but this win was truly a team effort.
Well, I think it's pretty cool. Everyone scored. I don't know if that's happened maybe one other time this year, but again, it speaks to our depth, and to play 3 games in 3 days, it's nice to be able to rest people on day one.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Mountain West men's basketball tournament tips off Wednesday at the Thomas & Mack Center, and San Diego State is the plus 165 favorite at Circa Sports to win the championship. Utah State is the second choice at plus 340, followed by Boise State at plus 360. UNR is next at plus 485, and then there is a drop-off to New Mexico at 12-1 and UNLV at 18-1.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. An 88-year-old rock legend is about to rock out at Westgate's International Theater. Review Journal's John Katsimides tells us who.
Frankie Valli became a legend as a member of the Four Seasons, but his history in Las Vegas predates even that iconic band. Think 1956, when Valli was a member of the Four Lovers and they played The Lounge at the Flamingo. Valli is back this weekend on Friday and Saturday night at Westgate's International Theater. He's 88, but he's still selling out.
March is designated as National Reading Month, a month to motivate Americans of all ages to read every day. The Review Journal took part in the nationwide event at Henderson International School. For National Reading Week in Vegas, Review Journal's Renee Summerhour participated by reading to these kindergartners. The Henderson International School also had a reading cafe for 1st through 8th graders to help students expand their reading genres. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.